Hey everybody, Brendan with KungFuNerd.com. Today I decided to do a quick video on the 10 questions I get asked the most. So 10 common questions I get asked and the answers that I give to them. So let's just kick it right off. I've got my sticky note, I've got my 10 questions, and I'm ready to go with question number 1, which is the one I am asked the most often, which is how long have I been doing ... whatever it is that they see me doing at the time. So first, let me genuinely answer. I've been practicing personally for about 5 or 6 years, pretty dedicated to just what I've been doing now. But I also have a history of athleticism, and I've practiced many sports, and I've been athletic my whole life. So when people ask me how long have I been practicing, I usually say 2 different things. I say either one, I just started today, which is, they're like, what? Or I say I've been practicing my whole life, which I genuinely believe both of these. We've been practicing our whole life to lead up to this moment. So whatever we've been doing for years and years is what we've been practicing. So, you've been practicing something, whether or not you even are conscious of practicing it, whether you're practicing yelling at someone in traffic or practicing playing chess, I don't know. What are you doing? 2, the second answer that I give, the one that's like, I practiced this today for the first time. How long have you been practicing? I started today. That also is the truth, because every day is a new day to practice. The moment of now. It doesn't matter how long I practiced in the past. It matters only that I'm practicing today, in this moment of now. So that's really my answer for how long have I been practicing. But honestly, when someone asks me how long I've been practicing, I feel like they really want to know how long will it take them to do something. And that's actually question number 2. How long till I can ... Whatever it is that they ask me, how long till I can do this. And honestly, I don't know how long it'll take you to do that, because everyone's different. You could get it tomorrow, or you could never get it. It's up to how many hours of practice you decide to put in. There's a saying that is common. It's called 10,000 hours to mastery. So do the math on the equation and how many hours you put in a day, and how many years will it take you to get to 10,000? That's up to you. And some people say, oh, I can't practice hours every day, I don't know. Sure you can. You can practice any time. You're doing the dishes, hold a horse stance. You're brushing your teeth, do a wall sit. You can make anything into an exercise, and it can be challenging. And you also have so many hours every day that I know you can get a little workout in, 15, 20 minutes, anywhere, maybe an hour. I believe in you. Now, how long till you can do something, like going back to the question, is up to you. It's different for everyone. Don't put expectations and attachments to your practice, and don't judge yourself in comparison to others. Just let it happen, enjoy it, you'll get it. I believe in you. Number 3, do I train every day? People ask me, do you train every day? I do train every day, but I don't know if some of the things I do every day you would even consider training. Some days I just stretch, or maybe some days I just practice Tai Chi and breathing. And that, for me, is still practicing. So I say I do practice every day. Whether or not you practice every day is up to where you are and what you want to get out of your practice. If you're just starting, maybe 1 or 2 days a week's perfect for you. You have more recovery time, but you want to stay consistent. You want to make sure you're getting 1 or 2 days a week to help progress until you can do 3 or 4. And if you want to really start pushing it and trying to chase cool things like planches and one-arm handstands, then you probably should kick it up to 5 or 6 days a week of something. I don't know. So that's for me though. I train every day. You can do whatever you want. Number 4, what do I eat? People ask me, what do you eat? Are you a really clean eater? Honestly, I wish I was a cleaner eater right now. I could be more cut, but honestly, for a long time, I was vegetarian, pretty strict. And I went to veganism, I was pretty strict. But then for this last 7 months, I've just been on a mad cheat meal, like a 7-month cheat meal. So yeah, I tell people to eat quality food, clean, vegan, raw, high nutrient, nutrient dense foods, no empty sugar, processed junk. But I've been eating a lot of cheese and pizza and bread and meat. I had a bunch of donuts the other day. So to be honest with you, I encourage and personally try to motivate myself to eat cleaner, eat better, and stay on top of that. But I've been falling behind. I know you can do better than me. drink lots of water. That's the main thing. Lots of water, no soda. It's the biggest thing I can really say I stick to is no soda and lots of water. Number 5, abs. People that think abs are really important, they talk about them, they put a lot of importance on them, and maybe they're pretty pleasing, honestly, but they're not as important as you would think. Sure, you want your abs to pop out for that summer beach, hanging out at the pool look, but you really want functional fitness more than aesthetic pleasure. So you need the core strength to do a lot of the things you want to do in functional movement, and that comes through doing core exercises. If you maintain a strong core and clean eating habits, have a fast metabolism, you'll have abs. Now, everybody's body's different, so you can't compare yourself to others, you can't compare your abs to others. You need to just find out what works for you, hit up some of my ab videos or core exercise videos, and start regulating what you intake more, less empty calories, more nutrient-dense foods. Super simple. More water, more greens. And I believe in your ability to have whatever kind of body you want, but you have to realize you're already beautiful exactly how you are. Now, let's move on. The next one, number 6, cardio. People ask me, what do you do for cardio? Anything can be a cardiovascular exercise. You can hold a stationary isometric stance. It can be a cardiovascular exercise. You can also do any plyometric, like a dynamic set of exercises and make it a cardiovascular exercise by kicking up the intensity. Anything can be cardiovascular. If you want to have cardio-focused training, I love running, but I also feel like it's detrimental at long durations for your joints. The high impact on your knees and your ankles over a long run may not be as beneficial as maybe a long bike ride or any other exercise similar to that, like swimming or hiking or kayaking, or maybe even just doing a nice quick circuit, at your house or at the gym. But cardio is actually one of the things I do the least of because I don't drink, which is actually number 7. So let's just go right to number 7. We'll breach it back with number 6, cardio. 7, do I drink? I get asked a lot, do I drink? I drink every now and then. To be fair, I'd say 4 or 5 times a year. Now, a lot of you might think, holy shit, what? I could never do that, that's insanity, that's fine. You may have to do more cardio than I do to maintain the same metabolism because you're consuming a lot of empty calories. If you like drinking a lot of beer, that is probably the reason you're gonna need to run a little more than me, but that's okay. If you love running and you love beer, win-win, right? So I don't drink that much, but I don't have anything against you drinking. I was a big drinker for a long time, and I eventually got to the place where I enjoyed the way I feel when I'm not drinking more. I just feel like I enjoy being more in control of my body and more aware of my surroundings. Now, to be fair, there's an old Chinese saying that says when you're truly drunk, you no longer need to drink. I think that's a great way to look at it. I don't drink that much. You can do whatever you want. It's your body. Now, moving on, number 8, types of workout or calisthenics versus free weights. Now, I personally only do calisthenics. I've been not using free weights for probably 3 or 4 years. And that's just for me. I enjoy it. I love it. I think bodyweight exercises are the bee's knees. I think you can get everything you want out of just doing exercises with your body weight. And I preach calisthenics. I think everything's found through calisthenics. What is calisthenics? It is the functional fitness, functional beauty basically. And it's only using the exercises that require your body weight. So that could be anything like yoga, kung fu, just doing basic exercises like push-ups, pull-ups, dips. All these things are just body weight exercises, and they actually have great results. The way it helps you chain your whole body together, the muscular engagement for just the simple poses and the simple transitions you get, I think this is the best thing you can do. So I always say calisthenics, calisthenics, calisthenics. You can do whatever you want. Pick up some free weights if you want and rep out some, bicep curls, but I would encourage you to go do pull-ups more. That's just me. Number 9, we're getting close to the end. I get questions often about how to do what exercise for a certain body part. So oddly enough, the one I get the most is what exercises to do for my butt. Now, I don't think that I think about my butt very much, and if you're a guy watching this video, you might not think about your butt at all. But girls apparently think about working out and making their butt shapely, so why not? I always say squats. Squats, squats, squats. Body weight squats. People are like, well, wait, how much weight do I need? No, you don't need weight. Like we just said in number 8, calisthenics is key. Use your body weight to do squats. You should be able to rock out 100 body weight squats pretty easy. I know you can do it. It's really, really, really awesome for your whole body. So your butt exercise is squats. If you want that shapely butt, squat it out. Every day, just keep squatting. Done. Number 10, last question, here we go. It's not even that big a question, but people think it's important. They're like, what time of day do you work out? You can develop a regulated system where you work out at a certain time of day. I have not yet committed to one time of day workout, and my days aren't that regulated. Each one's a little bit different. I have such a different schedule each day that I work out whenever I want to, or whenever I can, or whenever I feel like it. And that's just what works for me. But my workouts aren't necessarily as planned to achieve the workout as it is just something I enjoy doing. So I would encourage you to work out any time of day. If you want to set a time that you work out every day, and that helps you maintain, the commitment to work out, then that's what works for you. I applaud you. You should do that. So this has been a quick little 10 questions with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun, and I hope you subscribe to my channel, and I hope you have a great day. Go practice more.